Liverpool again. I believe that is what will be in the hearts and lips of every Bournemouth faithful. Hello everyone, good day and welcome to another episode of Sports Hub with Ebere. My name is Ebere Oji, your host on this show, being aired on the Anchor app. Here on the show we bring to you live updates on sporting events, games and activities all over the world. Our center of reference has always been football and everything that pertains and concerns the world of football. You are welcome. Once again, it is Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Bournemouth fans, how far? Bournemouth and their fans will not be excited about this visit by Liverpool. Okay. This was the side that gave them their first heaviest defeat in the EPL, like in their history to be precise. 9-0. It happened in August at the beginning of the season. And after that game led to the sack of Scott Parker, their manager. Scott Parker left Bournemouth after that, and it was a fact. The thrashing was all in capital letters, 9-0. And because of all these goals that was scored against Bournemouth at Anfield, Mohamed Salah never gave an assist. He never scored a goal. All 9 goals. Salah never got an assist in all 9 goals. He never scored a goal. In fact, it was one of the wonders of the EPL this season. Like, everybody was shocked. Salah played 90 minutes too, but he never scored. He never assisted. It was something else. To be honest, it was something else. Scott Parker got the boot, like he was sacked after that game. Around December, he joined Club Brugge, and in the last, he played Club Brugge. Yes, they played in the Champions League, but they did not, like they got booted out from the round of 16 against Benfica. They conceded 7-1 by on-goal aggregates, and he got sacked because in the last 11 games before that game against Benfica, Scott Parker had gone 11 games and just 2 wins. So in 9 games, he never had a win in 9 games. She understand? He never had a win in 9 games. So adding up that game against Benfica, he never had a win in 10 games. So he was sacked. Just 2 wins out of 11 games managed as head coach at Club Brugge. So it's been from one issue to another, and the club that started this whole thing was Liverpool. Liverpool thrashed them in August, 9-0 at Anfield. The same Liverpool thrashed Manchester United by 7-0 at the same Anfield. Good thing this game is not going to be played at Anfield. It's going to be played at Bournemouth's home turf. But then their fans will not be too excited because this is the side that really dealt with them. Honestly, really dealt with them. But the good thing about it all now is, back then they never had a new management, like the new ownership now, and they got in quite a pretty much players. They got in some players, so I don't think they'll be trashing them 9-0. I don't think they'll be trashing them 9-0 today. I don't think so. The game will be played by 1:30 very soon. The games would kick off and the lineups are out already. We have the likes of Mohamed Salah. In fact, the same lineup that played against outside Henderson. Yes, outside Henderson. The same lineup against Manchester United. The same lineup Klopp is using outside Henderson. Henderson is not playing. He's not playing this game as in this afternoon, the early kickoff. He's not playing the game today. So Bournemouth and their fans will not be too excited. They will not be too excited. The last time Liverpool visited Bournemouth's home turf, I guess it was 4-0. Yes, 4-0. The only time Bournemouth has won against a Liverpool side was in 2016, and ended 3-2. But the total, as in when you check head to head, it's been 14 times. Both teams, they've met 14 times, and Liverpool has won 12. Liverpool has won 12. Yes, Liverpool has won 12 of those meetings. Bournemouth won just one, and they drew once. It is. I see a Liverpool win in this fair and square, and this will be an opportunity for Liverpool to climb up to 4th place. Liverpool presently are on 5th place with 42 points. fifth place with 42 points, and with they've just played 25 games. They've played 25 games. So if they win this game, once they win, because this is not about if. This is not an if statement. Once they win, as soon as they win this game against Bournemouth, they would, leapfrog Tottenham. Tottenham currently are on 4th place with 45 points, but they've played more games than Liverpool. They've played 26 games. Why? Liverpool will play their 26th game today, this afternoon. So as soon as they win against Bournemouth, they leapfrog Tottenham into, because they have better goal difference. They leapfrog Tottenham into 4th place. Tottenham would come down to 5th place. So that is how club's season. This is a club. This is a Liverpool side that they were 10th place in January. I don't think they won any game in January, but they showed consistency. Most of their injury-prone players have returned back, and now they are not drawing games. They are winning games. They won against Everton. They won against West Ham. They won against Wolves. They won against Manchester United. Like, they've been winning games back to back. The confidence is back. Konate is back. Virgil van Dijk is back. Harvey Elliott is doing well. The new guy, the Bejek, what's his name? Stefan Bejek or something. The guy from Spain. He's also doing well in midfield. Well, Fabio is just the old one in their midfield, but then they are also trying. The front line, they now understand themselves. Darwin Núñez is scoring. That he's scoring or he's assisting. He doesn't fight again. He's focused on scoring or assisting or helping his team. He had issues with he went over 7 games without scoring, but now he has discovered his scoring boot, and he has been scoring. He scored 2 goals against Manchester United. Manchester United was a side that wanted to buy Cody Gakpo in the January transfer market, but Liverpool hijacked that deal. So he has found his rhythm, and he is playing good football. Cody Gakpo is playing good football. He's enjoying himself at Anfield. He's enjoying himself. He's not walking alone this time around. So it's going to be Núñez, Cody Gakpo. Is a 4-3-3 formation Klopp is using in this game. Núñez, Cody Gakpo, and of course Mohamed Salah. Yes, Mohamed Salah. So the game will be starting very, very soon. The game will be starting by 1:30 p.m. this afternoon. And it's a Liverpool win for me. It's a Liverpool. The away side will be winning this game. You should be asking yourself, how many goals are they going to score? Because if they open it like these guys have considered 9 goals in the first leg. Do you understand? So if Bournemouth, they don't try as much as possible. Bournemouth is a side that always concedes goal. Like, they are very porous at their defense line. You can imagine the game they played against Arsenal last week on Sunday now. Yes, against Arsenal last week. They were winning the game by 2 goals to 0, and they ended up losing that game by 3 goals to 2. So they need to fix up their defense. Like, their manager needs to fix up their defense line. Else, it's going to be the gate of goals will be opened today, and Liverpool would continue from where they stopped against Manchester United. It's going to be quite an interesting game. So the game will be played this afternoon by 1:30 p.m. It is Bournemouth versus Liverpool. My prediction is Liverpool is winning that game. Winning the game. Now, other games we have other games that we played today in the EPL. We have 5 other games that will be played today in the EPL. We have Everton versus Brentford by 4 p.m. It's more like a goal rush. We have our 4 games that will be played by 4 p.m. Everton versus Brentford will be played by 4 p.m. Leeds United would welcome Brighton. Leeds have not been okay. They are struggling relegation, and Brighton is a tough side. As it stands now, Brighton is a tough side. There are no pushovers. Brighton, there are no pushovers at all. So it is Leeds United. Leeds United lost by a goal to nil against Chelsea. Their new manager, Javi Gracia, the first game he won was against Southampton. So they'll be all out to try as much as possible to grind the result against Brighton. So it is Leeds United versus Brighton by 4 p.m. Leicester City will take on Chelsea by 4 p.m. Tottenham will take on Nottingham Forest by 4 p.m. And finally, today by 6:30 p.m. we have Crystal Palace versus Manchester City. The last time Crystal Palace versus Manchester City played, Erling Haaland scored a hat-trick in the game. So all eyes will be on Erling Haaland if he's going to do a repeat against the side he scored 3 goals as in his first hat-trick in the EPL. He is presently he's on 26 goals now, if not 27 goals. Like, the goals he has scored in all competitions is 33 goals in all competitions. He have about 27. Yes, I think he has 27 goals in the EPL, and we have over 11-12 more games to go. So I see Haaland scoring over 30, 35, if not 30, if not 40 goals if he continues, like if not 40 goals before the season wraps up. So it is Crystal Palace versus Manchester City. I'm going to take the games again. We have Bournemouth versus Liverpool by 1:30 p.m. today, this afternoon. Everton will take on Brentford by 4 p.m. Leeds United will take on Brighton by 4 p.m. Leicester City would welcome Chelsea by 4 p.m. The likes of James for Chelsea is not going to play. Sterling is a doubt. He's injured. Of course, Kante, we know Kante is out injured. He's recovering from injury and all. So Leicester City versus Chelsea. This is gonna be Fofana's first game. He's gonna return back to his old side. Like he's gonna play against his former side because he used to be a Leicester City player as of last season. So Leicester City versus Chelsea, 4 p.m. Who knows the Chelsea that will turn up in this game? This is gonna be the Chelsea that played against Leeds United and also played against Dortmund, or is it gonna be the Chelsea that has been playing for the past before these two games, the past games that they've been playing, the likes of is it the Chelsea that played against West Ham? Is it the Chelsea that plays against Southampton? Is it the Chelsea that plays against Nottingham Forest? Let's see what will happen. The game will be played by 4 p.m. today. Tottenham will take on Nottingham Forest finally by 4 p.m. That's the last game for 4 p.m. We have 4 games that will be played by 4 p.m. Everton versus Brentford, 4 p.m. Leeds United versus Brighton, 4 p.m. Leicester City will take on Chelsea by 4 p.m. Finally, Tottenham will take on Nottingham Forest by 4 p.m. Tottenham, they've been appalling. Like they couldn't score a goal against AC Milan. Nottingham Forest, to an extent, they've been trying to grind results. They got in players, and these players have gelled to an extent. They've been pretty okay, and I won't be surprised if they do like they get all 3 points from Tottenham. Tottenham, they've struggled. They've been struggling. You never can tell. So let's see how it goes. Tottenham versus Nottingham Forest by 4 p.m. Then finally, Crystal Palace will take on Manchester City by 6:30 p.m. Moving on to the Serie A, one of the blockbuster games, because I don't really have much time. Napoli versus Atalanta is going to be Osimhen versus Ademola Lookman by 6 p.m. today in the Serie A. Napoli versus Atalanta will be played by 6 p.m. today. Then in the La Liga, we have Real Madrid will take on Espanyol by 2 p.m. Real Madrid, I don't know. Real Madrid, the kind of points they tend to drop, they drop points against groups or against clubs that they ought to be trashing, like winning by 2-goal margin and all. I really don't understand what is wrong with them. They've not been okay. This Real Madrid turn up well against Liverpool by Wednesday next week, like because they're going to play the return leg next week. So is this Madrid going to show what it entails to play, like they are, of course, they are champions. They are Champions League champions now. They are defending champions. Do you understand? They are Club World Cup champions, and they showed it against Liverpool in the first leg at Anfield. Liverpool were winning that game by 2-0, and before 85 minutes, Liverpool had conceded a whole lot of goals. Like the game ended 5-2. So is it going to be a different, I don't know, they need to start winning games, because the gap between Real Madrid in the league and Barcelona is over 9-10 points, and it's not good. It's not good at all. So they need to win this game against Espanyol by 2 p.m. in order to prepare themselves for the game ahead against Liverpool by next week, the second leg of the Champions League round of 16 games. A win is needed here. So Real Madrid will take on Espanyol at Los Blancos by 2 p.m. today. So that's all we have to talk about. What are your predictions for today's game? What do you think? Bournemouth will spin up a surprise against Liverpool, or do you think it's going to be business as usual for Liverpool? Liverpool, they are flying. Predictions for me, it's Liverpool. Liverpool is winning. Like, that is what I predicted. Liverpool will winning this game. Everton versus Brentford is going to be quite tricky. But I see the Brentford coach, I see them winning this game against Everton. Everton, as it stands now, they've never relegated in the EPL. They look like prone relegation candidate, because they've been losing. They don't have a striker. The striker they have now, Maupay doesn't. I don't understand. And I keep asking, what exactly did Everton use? £60 million they sold Richarlison to Tottenham. What exactly did they use the money to do? They would have just gotten a player of maybe 5 million or 12 million, as in a good striker, a front man. They appoint, even if he's on loan, they have gotten a striker. Okay, they also sold Gordon's, but I guess it was 40 million pounds to Newcastle. What did they use over 100 million pounds or close to 100 million pounds to do? They didn't do anything. They didn't support their new Sondai. They didn't support him in the transfer market. You don't expect him to do magic. I don't see an Everton winning against Brentford. I don't see it at all. Like, it's gonna be out of the blue if they pull a result against Brentford. Brentford, they are outstanding. They might not be a fantastic side, but they ensure that they tend to grind results for you. That's one thing about Brentford. I see Brentford winning that game against Everton away. Yes, Everton versus Brentford by 4 p.m. What are your predictions? Leeds United versus Brighton. Brighton should be winning this game against Leeds United. Leicester City versus Chelsea. That game, I don't know the Chelsea. Like I said earlier, I don't know the Chelsea that will be turning up. If it's the Chelsea that played against Dortmund, then it's going to be a straight win. If Graham Potter doesn't change his formation, then it should be a straight win for Chelsea. Do you understand? Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest could pull a surprise. Tottenham, they have been struggling. Man City should be winning Crystal Palace, fair and square. That game will play by 6:30. What are your predictions? Napoli-Atalanta. Napoli should be winning the game against Atalanta. I feel they should be winning. This is a game they need to win to prepare for Frankfurt. I know they won Frankfurt in the first leg, but this is a game they need to win to prepare to be in a good spirit playing against Frankfurt. Thank you very, very much. My name remains Ebere Oji, your host on this show. Kindly, I have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is at One Rahen Sports. Rahen Sports is RAHENCE, then Sports. It's all together as one word. Kindly follow me on YouTube. Kindly follow me on Twitter at One Rahen Sports, on Instagram at One Rahen Sports, at TikTok at One Rahen Sports, on Facebook Rahen Sports. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. And may the best team win. May the best team win. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And this is me saying peace out. Bye.